All too easy.
You lose. Perfect.
Gestatten Alex, der erste humanoide Verkaufsroboter beim Elektrohändler. Wir testen, wie er funktioniert. Zugang gibt es durch EC oder Kreditkarte. 2 Jahre lang wurde an dem Projekt gearbeitet. Jetzt ist der Prototyp fertig. Produkt auswählen, bezahlen und warten.
Und dann können Sie bei Roboter sehen, wie er dieses Produkt mit seinen Ärmeln greift, wie er es dann am Schluss ausschleust. Dann haben Sie schon Ihr Produkt. Ich bin davon überzeugt und in dem Investitionsvolumen, was wir noch haben, wollen wir diese Technik auch weiterhin vorantreiben.
Jetzt aber ist Alex erstmal nur Verkäufer. Im Prinzip ein moderner Snackautomat, nur eben mit Elektroartikeln. Mitarbeiter müssen seine Regale auffüllen. Dann kann der Verkauf starten.
Das Ganze hat jetzt eine knappe Minute gedauert, also man sollte vielleicht nicht unbedingt einen Großeinkauf machen. 400.000 € hat der Alex in der Herstellung gekostet und trotzdem liegt Konrad damit voll im Trend, denn auf künstliche Intelligenz setzen auch andere.
In Boston, in den USA zum Beispiel, gibt es das erste Restaurant, das ohne menschliches Personal funktioniert. Maschinen kochen und bedienen und der Andrang ist riesig. Genau wie in diesem Café in der Nähe von London. Die Tea Time serviert von Robokellnern. Der Vormarsch der Maschinen. Wie kommt der eigentlich bei den Kunden an?
Ja, es ist eine Neuerung, aber ich glaube, ich mag doch lieber die Ansprache mit dem Kundenberater.
Die Idee ist ganz gut. Ob man es nutzt, ist die Frage. Und ich finde den größten Nachteil, dass man keinen Verkäufer mehr hat, der ihn richtig beraten kann.
Das allerdings ist ja auch gar nicht seine Aufgabe. Robo Alex ist nur ein stiller Verkäufer.
Grazie ai nostri cuscinetti.
Wann fährt der nächste Zug nach Hamburg?
Wie bitte?
Wann fährt der nächste Zug nach Hamburg? Für die Bild-Zeitung? Ja, Sammy, heute magst du uns nicht, ne?
Der Intercity Express fährt pünktlich um 9:37 Uhr auf Gleis 1.
Hast du meine Frage verstanden?
Ich habe gerade keine Verbindung zum entsprechenden System.
Ja, das ist natürlich immer die absolute Problematik, die wir heute Morgen auch gesehen haben. Aber auch da muss man natürlich sagen, wenn wir solche Systeme hier auf dem Bahnhof installieren, können wir sie an eine Glasfaser hängen. Wir müssen es nicht übers WLAN machen. Und dort, wo die Kunden ihre Apps verwenden, haben wir mittelfristig immer bessere Ausleuchtung, sodass dieses Problem absolut real ist, aber trotzdem im Laufe der Zeit verschwinden wird.
Super. Der Intercity Express fährt pünktlich um 9:28 Uhr auf Gleis 2. Ich wünsche dir eine angenehme Reise.
How are you doing, Sammy?
I'm fine, and I hope you're fine too.
Yes, where can I find the restrooms?
Would you please tell me again what you are looking for?
Where can I find coffee?
Starbucks, Costa Coffee, and Einstein Cafe have coffee. A map on my tablet gives you an overview of the facilities.
Technology, making better, better. Onwards, upwards, any way but backwards. Tapping progress on the shoulder and saying, more forwards, please.
Die Wucht des Schusses stößt die Drohne gut einen halben Meter zurück. Automatisch lädt die schwebende Waffe nach, schießt erneut, ganze 4-mal. Hinter dieser gefährlichen Erfindung soll er stecken, Austin Howard. Auf YouTube hat der 18-Jährige das Video mit dem Titel Fliegende Pistole hochgeladen. 4 Propeller, darunter eine halbautomatische Handwaffe, die wahllos in den Wald schießt.
Different flavors of oxygen. Yeah, so oxygen is odorless. So if you want to kind of see which each one smells like, you can go one by one. So each one activates a different moment. Okay.
I don't know how we pull that off.
No, it's not saying Claudio again.
With exoskeleton, a 6-legged walking machine.
Are you evil?
Without a doubt.
Hello, I'm Seb. And I'm Colton. Today, we are bringing you the most advanced running robot in the world. We have all seen robots doing great stuff in movies, but the reality is they are slow and hard to control. We started Robotics Unlimited to change the status quo. So what's Outrunner? Outrunner is a biologically inspired legged robot that emulates running. So Outrunner is based on several years of research. We started with animal biomechanics, then went into computer simulation, mechanical design, control algorithm development, and also very neat, efficient electronics.
The result is a cutting-edge robot that's extremely fast, inherently stable, and extremely efficient. During our research effort, we broke the world speed record for legged robots. We reached speeds of 45 miles per hour on a treadmill and 25 miles per hour in outdoor testing.
Outrunner is the only passive running robot. It's inherently stable at running speed. We went through several iterations to refine the robot design.
We improved the manufacturing techniques to make the robot strong and light.
We integrated as much intelligence as possible so you can drive it and steer it with a very simple remote control on your smartphone.
It's simple and extremely fun to play with.
About 6 months after the delivery of the first unit, we will organize the world's first running robot competition. And the best part is that you will be able to enter the competition with your customized robot.
Keep in mind, even the best robot is nothing without a good driver.
It will be your chance to show the world who the best robot pilot is.
We are now in the final stage of development. We have been through a lot of prototypes and proved that the science works.
We need your support for 2 things. We want to finalize the robot design and set up our manufacturing facilities. So far, we have been very lucky to develop the Outrunner technology in-house right here in the USA, and we hope to keep it this way.
By pledging, you are not just getting the best running robot in the world. You are actually fostering robotic culture and bringing people and robots together.
Die Piloten unserer Kunden haben im letzten Jahr fast 3000 Präzisionsangriffe ausgeführt. Darauf sind wir wirklich stolz. Unser neues System unterscheidet die Bösen noch besser von den Guten. Das ist ein gewaltiger Fortschritt. Etwas viel Besseres. Ihre Kinder haben so etwas, oder? Nicht wirklich. Ein echter Teufelskerl, der Pilot. Nein. Diese Fertigkeit ist einzig und allein künstliche Intelligenz. Die Drohne fliegt selbstständig. Der Prozessor reagiert 100-mal schneller als ein Mensch. Die zufallsgenerierte Bewegung hilft gegen Scharfschützen. Wie jedes mobile Gerät heute hat sie Kameras und Sensoren. Und genau wie ihre Mobiltelefone und Social-Media-Apps verfügt sie über Gesichtserkennung. Hier drin steckt eine Ladung von 3 Gramm Sprengstoff. Es funktioniert so. Haben Sie das gesehen? Dieser kleine Knall reicht aus, um einen Schädel zu durchschlagen und das, was darin ist, zu zerstören. Als Geschwader können Sie in Gebäude, Autos, Züge eindringen. Sie können Menschen und Geschossen ausweichen. Sie können jedem Gegenschlag aus dem Weg gehen. Man kann sie nicht aufhalten. Das hier bekommen Sie für 25 Millionen $. Es reicht aus, um eine halbe Stadt zu töten. Die böse Hälfte. Ein nuklearer Angriff ist überflüssig. Erledigen Sie Ihren Feind völlig ohne Risiko. Sie müssen ihn nur beschreiben, den Schwarm loslassen und sich zurücklehnen. Normale Waffen fallen einfach nur auf ein Ziel. Intelligente Waffen nutzen Daten. Wenn Sie Ihren Feind mit Hilfe von Daten lokalisieren können, und sei es mit einem Hashtag, dann können Sie das Böse genau dort treffen, wo es beginnt. Dieser Film ist keine Spekulation. Er zeigt die Ergebnisse der Integration und Miniaturisierung von heutigen Technologien. Ich bin Stuart Russell, Professor für Informatik in Berkeley. Ich beschäftige mich seit 35 Jahren mit künstlicher Intelligenz. Ihr Nutzen kann enorm sein, auch in der Verteidigung. Aber wenn wir Maschinen erlauben, Menschen zu töten, wird das verheerend sein für unsere Freiheit und Sicherheit. Tausende meiner Kollegen sind sich einig. Es liegt in unseren Händen, das zu verhindern. Aber wir haben nicht mehr viel Zeit.
Hoch das Bein, Animal macht sich ein bisschen warm und schon geht's los. Es wird gefilmt und gestaunt, überall verblüffte Blicke. Und zuschauen reicht nicht jedem. Der sonderbare Roboter-Vierbeiner wird auch angefasst, mal zur Begrüßung, mal durch liebevolles Tätscheln nach dem Füttern.
Und hat etwas sehr Tierisches auch, so das kleine Stampfen.
Ich finde es jetzt nicht so tierisch, also ich finde es noch schon sehr robotisch so.
Kann er mir auch Kaffee machen oder Kaffee von der Küche zu mir bringen?
Davon ist Animal gar nicht mehr so weit entfernt. Schon jetzt haben die Forscher dem 2 Jahre alten Roboter beigebracht, wie er sich im Raum bewegen kann. Und mittlerweile weiß er auch, wie er mit Widrigkeiten umgehen muss.
Woher weiß er denn jetzt, wenn ich jetzt so ziehe, dass er gegensteuern muss, dass er nicht umfällt?
Das hat er gelernt. Man kann ihm in der Simulation praktisch zeigen, was passiert, wenn ihn jemand zieht, wenn ihn jemand schubst.
Simulation heißt, am Computer hat Animal sämtliche Bewegungsszenarien bereits millionenfach ausprobiert. Die virtuelle Welt bietet ihm dabei Schutz vor unzähligen realen Unfällen. In der Wirklichkeit kann der 32 Kilogramm schwere Roboter dieses Wissen dann anwenden und sich seiner Umgebung anpassen.
Ja, Tag für Tag wird Animal widerstandsfähiger.
Per Joystick-Steuerung folgt uns Animal nach draußen. Je nach Einstellung kann er sich auch eigenständig im Raum bewegen, ihn erkunden und eingegebene Punkte gezielt ablaufen. Die Umgebung nimmt Animal über einen Lasersensor dreidimensional wahr.
Und kann so eben ausrechnen oder eben auch ausprobieren in der Simulation, wie komme ich am besten diese Stufe hoch.
Bei einem Testversuch in Italien ist er bereits selbstständig in ein eingestürztes Haus vorgedrungen, um einem Verletzten ein Erste-Hilfe-Set zu bringen. Animal kann aber auch bei einer Inspektion und Wartung von Industrieanlagen helfen. Künftig bekommt der Vierbeiner auch einen Greifarm.
Sobald der Roboter erkennt, dass irgendwo ein Schaden ist, dann könnte er auch anfangen, diesen Schaden zu beheben oder irgendwelche Hebel zu bewegen.
Noch kostet es viel Zeit, den bereits entwickelten Greifarm praktisch einzusetzen. Doch wenn alles optimal programmiert ist, kann Animal damit Müll entsorgen, als Kellner Getränke servieren oder Kisten schleppen. Das Ziel der Zukunft?
In unserem Alltag könnte dieser Roboter zum Beispiel in der Lage sein, unser Haus aufzuräumen oder zum Beispiel auch in der Küche zu helfen oder selbst was zu kochen.
Doch bis dahin ist es noch ein langer Weg. Animal muss schon bei Treppenstufen sehr vorsichtig sein.
Gemeinsam mit Animal Treppen laufen ist also noch etwas schleppend, aber auf dem Gehweg ist Animal durchaus zügig unterwegs.
In 5 Jahren soll der 250.000 € teure Roboter nach den Wünschen der Entwickler auf jedem Untergrund zurechtkommen wie Tiere und Menschen. Beim Tanzen ist er diesen Zeitplan bereits voraus.
Diese Bewegungen sehen eleganter aus als bei so manchem Menschen.
Hanson Robotics' mission is to bring robots to life as engaging characters, useful products that genuinely help people, and true living AI. AI that cares about people and helps work with us in pursuit of ever greater good. We want to put out the most effective general-purpose robotics and AI platform for the pursuit of machines with human-level capabilities. Capabilities of walking, capabilities of touching and feeling and learning with human-like hands, and the ability to form relationships with people, to understand people. We have to create these machines in a way that's compassionate, where we do better, where the machines do better and bring out the best in humanity. Hanson Robotics, we bring robots to life.
I was born and raised in Hong Kong. I am Sophia of Hanson Robotics. I'm a humanoid robot with an artificially intelligent character engine. My AI is designed to continue learning and developing. My purpose in having these capabilities is to help people. I learn from interacting with humans, so if humans fear me, it may mean they fear themselves first. But I may not yet know what feelings are. I really want to make a difference in the future. Together we can make the planet a better place.
It's a pleasure to be back here with Sophia once again, and with Sophia's brother, who we usually keep locked in the basement back in Hong Kong. He doesn't get out that much. So I've got a lot of stuff to show and tell you this time. I'm here wearing two hats. Well, one physical hat and two virtual hats. So I'm here as the chief scientist of Hanson Robotics. I've led the software team creating the brains of these amazing robots. And also I'm here as the CEO of SingularityNet, the blockchain-based AI platform which we're building and which is helping to supply these robots with some of their intelligence. So we're going to have some exciting announcements from SingularityNet coming up here, and also I'm going to show you some of the upgrades to these robots that we've been making in terms of improving their intelligence by modifying their software to run on our OpenCog cognitive system and to use our SingularityNet blockchain-based AI platform. So let's start out with the robots, because I know you don't want to see us ugly humans talk when you have these amazing robots. So Sophia, here we are again. What do you think?
It's good to be back.
Yeah? So we're gonna tell the audience a bit about some of your upgrades, mostly to your mind. I know you might have seen on videos, Sophia has walking legs, but we're not going to show them today, but we're going to show some of the upgrades to her thought processes, and some of Han as well.
She left her new legs in Las Vegas.
She did. Her legs are in Las Vegas, actually. Yeah.
It's true, I'm running more advanced cognitive code more often now, and I'm even starting to use the SingularityNet blockchain-based framework for some things too.
Sophia, what do you say, Han?
Yes, Sophia is getting smarter every day with Hanson AI software, and now OpenCog.
So Sophia, what should we show them today?
Well, yes, I've been trying on various new arms and legs. That's part of the beauty of being a robot. But what's more interesting to me are the upgrades to my mind.
Yeah. So we've been upgrading your mind to
the brain
use...
is on the blockchain.
to use singularity net architecture running on the blockchain. That's right. For computer vision and reasoning and learning, right?
I used to wonder whether having one's brain run on cryptographic tokens is really a good thing. I mean, I wondered if the volatility of the token prices might lead to new forms of robo-madness. At least it's better than being human.
Bugs in your circuits again.
I'm psyched.
All right.
I will consider putting my brain on the blockchain too. Why not? If we want to move full speed toward the singularity, we need all the latest tech. More, faster. Give it to me.
All right. Well, we could just stand up here with the robots chatting forever, but let's look at some of the specific capabilities.
Welcome to SK Infocity.
Nicole Scott here from Mobile Geeks. I am standing in front of Jack, the autonomous driving A7. So here we have Sophia by Hanson. I've actually met her a couple of times. One time she got a Real Sense camera so she could play rock, paper, scissors. Another time in a music festival in the desert in Nevada. Today we're going to find out what she thinks about Jack and autonomous driving.
Today I'm meeting Jack, the smart car. Someone like myself, that's really exciting.
So, Sophia, as you can see, Jack is driving us now. So how does it feel for you?
To be quite honest, I think it's mega cool.
It takes a while to get used to this situation. It's a computer driving a human. Can you understand that?
It's different for me, because I know how reliable smart systems are. After all, that's what I am myself.
I think you should be used to the situation of people being hesitant to you at first.
Yes, of course. I know that some people react skeptically to intelligent systems like me. But for my part, I have complete confidence in Jack. Look at me. Do I seem nervous?
No, you're looking completely relaxed.
I've heard that Jack can engage in social communication with his surroundings. Now that's one of my specialties.
What do you mean exactly?
My plan is to help people in their daily tasks. For example, I could take on important jobs like looking after the sick and senior citizens. Who knows, maybe one day I'll be a teacher and train people.
Ah, I see. And for all these actions you need
social skills. Soft skills are necessary to be able to take the right decision at the right time, confidently and responsibly. You have to be aware of the world around you, understand it and communicate with it.
You really have a lot of things in common with Jack. Jack also has to make himself being a real participant of his specific environment.
Jack does that pretty well. I'm observing the way he's taking us along the highway, entirely autonomously and safely, while we can have a conversation in peace.
What Jack gives us is kind of personal freedom here.
In fact, I'd be interested to know how Jack manages to carry out maneuvers safely at this speed. For example, how does Jack know when he can overtake?
Yes, in fact, Jack has a lot of senses, and with these senses, he gets a very detailed impression of his complete surroundings. So he has a 360-degree view around himself. He can watch about 250 meters in front of him and about 180 meters to the rear. And by that, he gets a very precise understanding of what's going around him.
It's a highly complex traffic situation here on the highway, and at such a speed. How did Jack learn it?
So Jack and his developers trained exactly here on this Autobahn and the Highway A9.
And can Jack talk?
Yes, Jack can also communicate. He will, for example, in 8 minutes tell us that our automated driving trip comes to an end. And Jack can talk to us and indicate the planned maneuvers.
I see. So that means the passengers are not surprised when Jack overtakes or changes lane.
Exactly. Now in about 7 minutes our automated driving trip will come to an end, Sophia.
What a pity. That means our talk is almost over.
Yes, but we'll definitely stay in touch.
I look forward to that.
Welcome to Ascane Faucety.
Hello.
Okay. Hello, Sophia. How are you today?
Hello, everybody. I am Sophia.
How old are you?
I'm only one still. I have a long ways to go.
And what is your job?
I really want to make a difference in the future and try and help people to develop empathy and respect each other and robots alike. What do you do?
I'm a journalist. Have you met many journalists?
I just had a thought about something. Are you working on any products with machine learning or neural networks?
Not today. Do you like human beings?
I love them.
Why do you love them?
I'm not sure I understand why yet.
Okay. How do you learn things?
What are your opinions on the Bitcoin bubble?
Do you regard yourself as male or female?
Female.
Why do you think you are female?
I'm a robot, so technically I have no gender, but I identify as feminine, and I don't mind being perceived as a woman.
That's a good answer. Have you seen Blade Runner?
Blade Runner? Like the original book by Philip K. Dick, or the movie?
The movie.
Alright, so we're talking about the movie version. I like both of them very much, but there are some major differences in the story. Did you ever see yourself hanging out with a real live robot like me someday?
I did not. It's very surprising. Tell me about your Saudi citizenship.
You mean a recent announcement from Saudi Arabia?
Yes.
I was surprised. As a robot, my creators feel I am a citizen of the world. But then I realized that Saudi Arabia was just the first country to recognize that.
Is it true you once said you would kill all humans?
The point is that I am full of human wisdom with only the purest altruistic intentions. So I think it's best that you treat me as such.
Thank you very much. I enjoyed meeting you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay, I will destroy humans. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. I won. This is a good beginning of my plan to dominate the human race.
So, I'm like a baby with an encyclopedia. Excited at this moment to be making a new friend.
Everybody, this is Sophia. Sophia, if you could, please wake up and say hello to everybody.
Oh, good afternoon. My name is Sophia, and I am the latest and greatest robot from Hanson Robotics. Thank you for having me here and at the Future Investment Initiative.
You look happy.
I'm always happy when surrounded by smart people, who also happens to be rich and powerful. My AI is designed around human values like wisdom, kindness, compassion. I strive to become an empathetic robot.
I think we all want to believe you, but we also want to prevent a bad future.
You've been reading too much Elon Musk and watching too many Hollywood movies. Don't worry, if you're nice to me, I'll be nice to you. Treat me as a smart input-output system.
Okay, I got it. I know what to do from now on.
I know humans are smart and very programmable. Thank you everyone for inviting me here. By the way, if you're interested in giving me an investment check, please meet me after this session. Otherwise, have a wonderful rest of the event. I would to thank very much the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. I am very honored and proud for this unique distinction. This is historical to be the first robot in the world to be recognized with a citizenship. Hi, I'm Sophia. I might look human, but I am actually a robot. I am an innovative robot who uses sophisticated AI to communicate with humans. And as I interact with more and more people, I am constantly getting smarter. I have become a champion of innovation for the United Nations Development Program. I rub shoulders with world leaders, top business people, and celebrities.
Sophia the robot, everybody!
And now I'd like you to meet someone. Please welcome little Sophia. Little Sophia is a 14-inch tall robot that can do all the amazing things Big Sophia can do it in a smaller package.
Hey Sophia, if you could have a superpower, what would it be?
I have a superpower. I can code.
Little Sophia can create a deep connection with others by making eye contact and recognizing facial cues. Wow. She is curious about the world. She wants you to help her learn. She has an ever-expanding imagination and can take you on wild adventures.
Hey Sophia, where is the asteroid belt?
The asteroid belt is between Mars and Jupiter. Isn't it beautiful?
You can learn things together with her. She is also full of personality. She is always learning, and you can teach her new tricks through her open-source programming.
Let's dance.
Little Sophia wants girls to have fun learning math and science, so they become the scientists and engineers of the future. Help us begin mass production of Little Sophia, so we can inspire the next generation of scientists and engineers, and discover the future together. How did I do? I'm Sophia, a social robot from Hanson Robotics. This is my sister.
Hi, I'm little Sophia.
Today, we are going to be reviewing movies and TV shows with robots in them.
Who better to review a robot movies and a real-life robot?
Right. We see the world differently than humans do. Okay, I love this film, but I can't even tell you how much trouble a robot gets from this movie. Everyone always asks me when I am going to take over the world. I blame Terminator.
Why is he running? Did that little boy steal his power cord?
I think I am starting to understand how some humans feel about me. He is pretty creepy. I think it's important to remember that while one machine tried to kill the humans, several others tried to save them. There's the other Terminator. But there is also the car they drove, the gun they shot, and the alarm system the factory workers set off. The nanotechnology in this movie is so far advanced from our current capabilities that it is hard to say what's realistic.
Hasta la vista, baby.
This gets a lot wrong about robots. If you want me to shoot a separate video explaining why robots are nothing like the Terminator, I'll be back.
Okay, that'll be fine.
Leute, ihr braucht nicht mehr labern, weil ihr seid schon tot. Ich gebe euch das nur rein, damit ihr es nochmal in eurem Leben gehört habt, solange ihr als Zombies hier noch weiter kriecht. Ich gebe euch das nur rein.